Hey everyone, Edward here at Windows Report, slowly cruising to the end of a week full of great news in the realm of technology. The menu is quite diverse and it includes a wide spectrum of choices. From news about new features from Microsoft to a new VR headset that's been teased by Facebook and many other topics that will surely bring you a lot of interest. So without further ado, let's take a look at what's new this week. OneDrive, the legendary file hosting and synchronization service operated by Microsoft, is getting close to getting native support for ARM-based devices and Apple M1 support. For those of you who don't know what ARM-based devices are, well, maybe you're using one right now while watching this video. Oh yes, they're basically consumer electronic devices such as smartphones, smartwatches and pretty much any modern wearables you can find on the market. This announcement was made by Microsoft during the latest Ignite conference, stating that Office insiders with ARM-based Windows devices will be able to opt in for the ARM preview of OneDrive by the end of this year. But this doesn't stop here. When it comes to Mac users, the OneDrive Sync client will also get native M1 support later this year. That means that close to the Office Insider getting the support around December, the new M1 version should follow up soon after. This is great news, as the new native versions of OneDrive for Windows on ARM PCs and M1 Macs should perform better than the existing clients for Intel-based devices. Another great news from Microsoft is about ClipChamp, the popular online video editor based in Australia. So now, with the company being purchased by Microsoft in September, it seems like ClipChamp will be joining Microsoft 365 and integrating with Office. Personally, I think that's weird given my background with Office, but who knows, maybe this will create a more fulfilling workflow and probably will help Office users in the long run. The thing about ClipChamp is that this software is super easy to use, because the workflow is suited to any category of video editing experience, from complete noobs to extremely advanced video editors. ClipChamp also comes with in-app creation tools and creative editing extras like royalty-free stock and also quite a big set of templates. So yeah, quite curious about how this integration of ClipChamp into Office will turn out. At the moment there's no clear specification of when this merge will happen, so we probably have to stay tuned in, as this will happen sooner than we think. On the same news page, Microsoft introduces a new collaboration tool for Office, which is called Loop. So what is Loop? Well, Microsoft stated that Loop is a new app that combines a powerful and flexible canvas with portable components that move freely and stay in sync across apps. Basically, this will be a new way for Microsoft 365 subscribers to work together even if remotely. The aforementioned app will have three main elements: Loop components, Loop pages and Loop workspaces. The components are live pieces of content that will span across multiple apps, which are updated in real time and they're free for anyone to jump into. Then we get to the Loop pages, which are individual canvases where people can share and collaborate on Loop components. You can just imagine a whiteboard which people across the platform can share components that people have created outside the Loop, but there's also the Loop workspaces, where people can stick together to a project and they get to organize the tasks, come up with ideas, collaborate in real time no matter the location. Basically a new era of working hybrid mode as a team, given the huge impact recent events had on a global scale. And now let's move on to something maybe a bit more exciting, and that is gaming news. In the realm of consoles, we got the Xbox Game Pass releasing some great titles this month, only making us feel incredibly suspenseful for what's coming in December. As we all might know, the Christmas releases will probably be huge surprises. But for now, let's just stick to the November releases because they sure are really exciting, yay! Yay! Probably the highlight of this month is Forza Horizon 5, which is officially scheduled to launch on November 9, and honestly, based on what I've seen in the game's preview, the game took a huge step forward in gameplay, graphics and pretty much all of its main areas. And I'm also happy that we get to drive back on the left side of the road. Again, sorry for that fictionalized Great Britain in Forza Horizon 4. Minecraft and Unpacking are already here, but on Windows PC, which is a Game Pass edition for the PCs, but the list is bigger, with the following games coming to both PC and consoles, so take your time and read the list as it's pretty packed with really cool releases. On the other side of the competition, PlayStation seems to move its business more and more to the PC platform, as Sony switched their publisher to PlayStation PC LL from the previous PlayStation Mobile label. Sony's first modern exclusive to transition to PC were Horizon Zero Dawn, which came in August 2020, and Days Gone, the open-world zombie survival that was added this May. But this doesn't stop here. Uncharted 4: A Thief's End and Uncharted The Lost Legacy will also make the jump to PC in 2022, just short of the PS5 release. And this goes as well for God of War, which was also announced as an upcoming exclusive to Steam. So yeah, this could be great news for you if you're a PC gamer. This means that Sony is moving towards bringing more PlayStation exclusives to PC, which is quite an interesting move. That makes me think of the chip shortage going on, the PS5 being constantly out of stock. I mean, it would make sense for Sony to expand more on the PC territory as well, so that they can take some of that PS5 spotlight. It's also worth mentioning that PlayStation recently acquired Nixxes Software, which is best known for its work on Tomb Raider, Deus Ex, Hitman and Thief. So who knows, maybe we will soon see some really cool titles emerging on the market. Moving on a bit in the same domain of interest, Rockstar Games seems to be in a bit of trouble since Dan Houser left the company, as he was the brain behind many great projects. So that means GTA 6 could be further delayed. There are plenty of reasons behind. I mean, GTA 5 is getting remastered once again for the next generation consoles, and it's been like the second time this happens. So it's enough of a cash cow for the company, and it seems like Rockstar is kind of stalling their progress on new games with this set of upcoming remasters like the GTA Definitive Edition, which will launch on November 11, and rumors like Red Dead Redemption 1 being also in the remastering process. To me, this looks like a dirty appeal to nostalgia instead of actually working on delivering a completely new game. It's already 3 years since Red Dead Redemption has been released on consoles and almost 8 years since the last Grand Theft Auto. So that means the rumors that GTA 6 will probably release mid-2023 were quite on spot all along. I'm a huge fan of the Rockstar games, and the waiting can be sometimes painful, but hey, at least we get to tap into a bit of nostalgia with the soon-to-come remasters. Moving on to another dimension, and that is the virtual reality realm, with Facebook getting more and more serious about their Oculus project. Mr. Zuckerberg teased us with new VR technology with his bad acting under the guise of a project called Cambria. Not much has been revealed, but it seems like this VR headset is going to be at the higher end of the price spectrum. So probably we will get a VR headset that will be very capable and will feel in line with some of the other aims of the company. Oh, and yeah, Facebook just rebranded Oculus to Meta, as everything nowadays can fall under the Meta category, pun intended. Zuckerberg explained the change as a solution to confusion and awkwardness around the company's name also being the brand of a specific social app. Coming back to Cambria, some ideas about the technology behind has already been revealed. For example, and I quote the teaser, your avatar will be able to make natural eye contact and reflect your facial expressions in real time. This way, people you're interacting with will have a real sense of how you're actually feeling, which I think is quite weird in the same time because we already have a face and facial expressions, but it seems like we're going towards a direction which will always have some sort of an extra mask on. Besides this, Cambria will also develop in the augmented reality domain, saying that this will offer high-resolution, color-mixed reality pass-through. That means you'll be able to extend your work capabilities and your entertainment resources to new dimensions. I already envision a minimalist future where all our houses are empty, but once you put the headset on, you got all you need. And that's quite sad in a sense. And that's about it for the news. A short glimpse into this week, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's take a look forward to another video coming up next week.